Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to mention 3 tips that I think might help get you your first software engineering internship or graduate program. Just for some context, I'm based in Ireland and I'm currently participating in a graduate program, and I underwent an internship during the 3rd year of my degree. So all of this is completely based on my own experience, so keep that in mind during the video. Over the last number of years I have done quite a few interviews and even made it to the final stages with a FANG company, but unfortunately I hadn't spent enough time on tip number 3 of this video, so that didn't go any further. Okay, so let's start. Tip number 1 is to demonstrate. You need to be able to actually demonstrate that you can code. It sounds obvious because it is, but it's vital in order to actually get past the CV stage. The most common and straightforward approach to actually showing your coding ability would be to create an app or contribute to an open source project. There's plenty of free project tutorials here on YouTube and a lot of websites that actually walk you through making your first contribution to an open source project. The projects I had listed on my CV were some of the main talking points during interviews, so I do highly recommend it. But there is other ways, such as getting involved with coding competitions or hackathons. There's many examples, these are just some of the most common. It's not enough just to code, you also have to show your work. By hosting it, recruiters can see examples of past projects and code you've written. This really helps give them an insight into your ability. So I highly recommend that you use version control and push your code to a hosting platform such as GitHub. This is vital for most interviews. It's typical for you to be given an algorithm-based question that needs to be solved. Also, while doing so, you need to explain your thought process to an engineer. And it's becoming even more common for companies to send out an initial algorithm-based question online through the likes of HackerRank that needs to be solved before you can even get through to the official interview process. If you're not prepared for these type of questions in an interview, it can go downhill very quick, I know from experience. But thankfully there's a lot of free resources out there online to practice these types of questions. I'll link to some down below. And also, if you're willing to pay a bit of money, there's websites like AlgoExpert, which actually offers a range of coding questions, explanations, and a crash course in data structures. But yeah, that's been my 3 tips. Hopefully they'll help you on your job search process. Oh, and if anyone has any other tips that they recommend, feel free to drop them down below. Help each other out. And yeah, thank you for watching.